Well, we know that students coming through undergrad and high school now are receiving a very different education than we received. And so as educators and as law professors, we need to take a look at the deficiencies and as well as the skills that these students have that maybe we haven't used before, we haven't tapped into before. So these students are very much technology-based, internet-based. Things come on screens rather than on paper. Their notes are taken on screens rather than on paper. So developing skills in students that are going to help them achieve their goals as attorneys, we need to a certain extent, kind of meet them halfway. And so the old lecture hall full of students diligently taking notes as a professor drones on just really doesn't work anymore. And we know that for a fact. Studies have shown that. Studies have also shown that the student that's coming in today just has a very different background and a very different educational model than most of us had, most of us who are teaching. So understanding where the student is coming from and then being able to tap into their strengths and then develop their weaknesses is really what we're looking at when we do things like our light board, which is behind me. So in an effort to change the way we teach and meet the students halfway, and students who need to develop a little bit more skill when it comes to organizing information, we developed this Lightboard Studio. And the Lightboard is an open source project, I believe, out of Vanderbilt University, and it's mainly used by people in the STEM subjects. So we have taken it and adapted it to using it for law school teaching. So what's behind me is a piece of tempered glass that is lit by a string of LED lights. And then we have a camera system that is set up to flip the image so that we stand behind the board, right on the board, and the images are flipped so that students see the writing the right way. And we use it to teach different concepts. So anything that we would do traditionally in a lecture on a whiteboard, we can do in here on a light board. Video record it, and then students, and provide that to the students, and then students can watch that video as many times as they need so they can get the information down rather than relying on hearing it once from a professor and that's it. So, and we know that repetition is what helps create great memory. So with the Lightboard, we've had several different professors use it in various ways. A lot of times it's used for subjects like tax and wills because we do mathematics in those courses, and we have to add and divide, and we have to do these formulas and whatnot. And the Lightboard is a great way to display that math. But along with this, we also have a high-definition document camera, so professors, instead of standing with the board, can do desktop videos. We also have a high-definition web camera, so professors can simply sit and record their videos. And by recording it, we provide the students with the information in one, especially with the Lightboard, a very engaging way. Students are very interested when they watch it because it really looks like we're writing in thin air. And then secondly, we provide the students with the ability to repeat the information until they get it, until the light bulb goes off. And this meets them halfway. We're giving them an online resource, a digital resource that they're used to tapping into. And now they get to see how we think about information in a way that they can understand rather than simply a lecture in a lecture hall.